Hello everybody, and thanks for watching the supplemental video here today on pricing scenarios without an editor and with an editor. Those of you that know me know that I really highly, heavily recommend that you get an editor early on in your game to not only maximize your time, but to maximize your profits. And I've got a little scenario here, a couple slides to show you to go a little bit deeper dive, and we'll take just a few minutes to go through the pricing scenarios that I've laid out. Now, again, these are just example prices. Whether you're doing a drone still photography here, ground level still photography. Let's just imagine that all we're talking about right now is 40-minute round trip drive time, 30 to 45 minutes on site, taking 25 to 35 photos, okay? I'm using averages in the industry for taking interior shots, of course, but I think the point that this will ring very loud and clear to everyone watching this. We are going to assume 90 minutes of editing time for yourself for those 25 to 35 photos without an editor. So that's your, that's your 90 minutes of editing time, and then of course delivering time. This scenario does assume that you are using an efficient delivery system and not something like Dropbox or Google Drive. Okay, so you're actually using a real estate photo system. The total completion time in our assumption here is 2 hours and 55 minutes. So that's so that kind of gives you something to work with. When you're doing $200 a shoot, and you're only doing 3 homes a week, which is not a lot. That's that's you better have something else on the line. 52 weeks out of the year, 1 shoot every other day. That assumes 156 shoots annually. So that's 31,200. That's basically 2 hours of driving each week, 2.25 hours on location photographing, 4.5 hours of editing, and then 8.75, 8.75 hour of work each week. So you're basically, you're bringing in 600 a week. Okay. Scenario 2 here is still $200 a shoot. 5 homes a week, 52 weeks out of the year, a shoot a day, 1 shoot a day. Love it. This is a lot of people that I know, a lot of people that actually do this model right here. Their average ticket price is a little higher. Again, this is just a still photo shoot, no add-ons, no virtual staging, no property lines, nothing else, no add-ons with this. So this is just a base shoot. You're looking at 260 shoots annually, 52,000 a year, and you got 40 minutes of daily driving, 45 minutes on location each day, 1.5 hours of editing each day, and almost 3 hours, 2 hours 55 minutes of work, and you're making $68.57 an hour. Not bad. That's pretty good. That's a good hourly rate for 52,000 a year. So our third scenario, we actually drop the average price per your base shoot down to 165, just to play with the numbers a little bit. It's 15 homes a week. It's really only 3 shoots a day. It's not a lot. Most really good real estate photographers and are able to knock out 6 to 8 shoots a day, without any trouble. So that's 780 shoots a year. It's $130,000, and you got 2 hours of driving each day, 2 hours and 15 minutes on location, 4.5 hours of editing each day. You're working 8.5 hours each day. Okay. And notice how that drops. You're dropping that down, but you also dropped your price down. But you're still making almost $60 an hour. It's not bad, right? Now let's get an editor. All right, here's where it gets fun. So with an editor, our assumptions are 40 minutes. So we're going to keep the same assumptions, except we're going to throw an editor in there, okay? We're going to take away this editing time. So we've got 40 minutes driving, 30 to 40 on location, same number of photos, 30 minutes of delivery time, okay? Total delivery time. Now notice that was 90 minutes here. So that went way down because we took the editing out. So 30 minutes of delivery time. So total time to completion is 1 hour and 55 minutes versus 2 hours and 55 minutes. So you're picking up some family time there, some grilling and chilling time. So at $1 a photo, now folks, I'll tell you something right now, $1 a photo is on the high end. Okay, I went on the high end on this, just to have fun with it. Okay, I'm on the high end, trust me. Okay, we're taking our same scenario here. I'm not going to go through everything, but when you pay an editor in this scenario, 3 homes a week, one shoot every other day, you're actually you're spending $105 each week in editing cost, and you're going to gross 31,000. All right, you're going to bring in, and then after you pay your editor, you're going to be making 25,000. Now you might say, well, geez, that's a lot less, Jason. But look at how much you're working. You're working 8, almost 9 hours, and you're working 5, almost 6 hours. So you're really, you're bringing in about 500 a week, but you've got a lot more free time. Okay, now watch how it works as soon as we get into more shoots here. Check this out. In scenario two, we're doing 260 shoots a year, same as I kept all the 3 same. But in scenario 2, we're grossing 52,000, so our gross is the same as this one. Okay, we're going to net almost 43,000. Where over here we were netting 52,000. We didn't have to pay that, so 43,000 pretty much netting. But look at this. You're making $86. $86 an hour. It jumps way up. It jumps way up because you're just so much more efficient with that editor. Okay, you've got an hour and 55 minutes of work. Okay, that's it versus almost 3 hours. So check that out. That 1 hour makes a huge difference. Now let's really put the pedal down and kick the pig here, if you will. So scenario 3, 780 shoots annually. This is just 3 shoots a day, you guys. This is easy street stuff. 3 shoots a day, easy street. Okay. At 3 shoots a day, you're gonna gross 130 grand. After you pay your editor, you're bringing home $101,000, and you're only working 5.5 hours a day. Think about that. Let's go back here. You're working 9-hour days here, 8.5-hour days. Your wife is asking what time you're going to be home. Your kid's saying, "Daddy, come on upstairs. It's time for dinner." And here, you're reading a book on the sofa. You're sitting out in the sun. You're at the barbecue. You're relaxing. So this is huge, you guys. And this is only 3 shoots a day. And look what you're bringing. And this is at $165 a shoot. I hope that this has helped everyone understand why, when I tell you, hey, go and get an editor now, that you go and get an editor now. Thanks, everybody. Jason LaVanture, RealtorVision.com, RTV Incorporated, and BlueLavaMedia.com, helping you always succeed. Thanks, and have a great day.